What's going on there, gentlemen? Since we're on this little miter saw kick here for a while, I thought I'd give you a little bit of the old faithful. This is a GMC, Global Machinery Company. These guys are out of Australia. Not sure if they're selling in the United States anymore. Um, it's a 15 amp. This is a 12-inch dual bevel miter saw. Um, this saw kicks major, but I love it. I haven't had one issue with it. I built probably 15 sheds with this miter saw over the last 12 years that I've owned it. And to be honest with you, I've never changed the blade. Never. So, yeah, it's been a great miter saw. I mean, I can't give you too much of the specs on it because, like I said, it's 12 years old. They're very limited, I believe, in the United States. They're a big company in Australia. They have a website. I think they sell all kinds of tools, GMC. Feel free if you know anything about GMC to comment. Really, really happy with this miter saw. I mean, it's really been a great tool. Never had any issues with it. It's been made really well. It's heavy as a son of a bitch. It's a heavy miter saw. I would probably say 65 pounds. 60 to 65 pounds. Just a heavy miter saw. But like I said, I've built so many things with this. Firewood racks, sheds, benches, and all kinds of stuff. And it's really never let me down. But, there's some new technology out there these days. And, the reason why I love, I talk about that rigid miter saw again. I'm kind of set here. I got, this saw, a 12-inch miter saw is really, I don't want to say it's not necessary because if you're a tradesman and stuff and you're cutting all different sizes of wood, a 12-inch miter saw is definitely something that you're probably going to use, probably going to need, put it that way. But, with sliding miter saws now and, cordless miter saws, Milwaukee's coming out with a 10-inch dual bevel sliding miter saw. But you're always in need for a 10-inch miter saw, but a 12-inch, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I personally, anything I needed to cut with, making sheds or tool racks or anything, I could do with my rigid 7 1/4. Um, you know, Most of it. I don't want to say everything. So I probably would have some tricky cuts, but definitely a 10-inch. Definitely my evolution. That saw is pretty much a game changer. God, if I ever have to cut tile or anything, man, I don't need a wet saw. I just got to get a special blade. It's just incredible. So, I'm telling you, you get one of these cordless 7 1/4 inch and a sliding 10-inch. You're good. Um, and the big thing, even with the ones that are made, like a DeWalt 12-inch miter saw, if it's not sliding, to have these things are heavy as hell. Half the time I would love to cut with this saw, but half the time I just don't want to carry this freaking thing and move it, so I use a circular saw. But with the rigid, man, things like 26 pounds, damn, it's gonna be getting a lot of use. But just thought I'd give a little quick review. Don't know if any of you guys have this, if you have a GMC product, but if you do, I'd love to hear your opinion on the company, because let me tell you, I've had a real good experience with them. Well, with this tool, it's really the only one I've ever had, of course. But They were selling a lot of stuff, 10, 12 years ago. They had definitely a more array of tools that they were selling. I don't know the reasons why they're really not in the U.S. anymore, but this was definitely a pretty good product, and I think it was, I want to say like 129 bucks. I mean, this was the cheapest miter saw I saw on. I remember the first day I moved into this house. I'm like, all right, I gotta rebuild our enclosed porch. Bam, went on Amazon and I saw a 12 inch for 129 bucks. Dual bevel. All right, forget it. I don't care. Buying it. They wanted, 250 bucks, 350 bucks for like a DeWalt or, you know, a Bosch, 450 bucks. Give me that $129 12-inch miter saw. That's what we're going with. And this thing's always delivered. So, you know, just my 2 cents. All right. Any comments or questions, let me know, and I will catch you soon.